most elastic, and everybody thinks the PU is just a little bit behind. And the reason this happened in the market is when, you remember when we went to clear shells? You could see through the shells and see the liner.
Yeah.
You can only do clear shells in PE. So suddenly everybody thought, oh, this is much better, right? But in all reality, the PU and the PE are more or less the same plastic. Remember, they're from the same family. In the World Cup racing, we sometimes use PE, sometimes we use PU. They're really, really more or less interchangeable. Even guys who test nonstop, it's very difficult if they don't tell you what it's injected with to feel the difference between PE or PU. So both are really highly elastic and give you a lot of pop and energy. Then you have like the Grillaments, the nylon-based plastics. These plastics, again, very lightweight, but you start to lose elasticity. What happens when you lose elasticity? The boots start to feel dead. You don't have that energy. You don't have the feedback from the snow.
Okay, can you relate that also with like rebound, or is that too much to say with this?
What's that?
Can you also
it affects
define it as rebound?
So what's happening is your plastic's not absorbing and releasing, it's kind of absorbing and releasing. So Grillamid is not that bad. I would say it's a compromise. You'll never see a Grillamid boot on the World Cup because it just does not have enough energy, not enough power, and not enough feeling of the snow. So again, the boots are a little bit more dead in feeling. What happens when boots are dead, it's not only about driving power into the snow, but it's also about taking the information coming to you. The terrain is bumpy and rough. If you have a boot which is elastic, it's like suspension. It smooths that out. If you have a boot which is dead, it starts to bounce around. And lastly, these polyolefins, they're kind of the garbage plastic, let's say, right? But this was kind of a story a long time ago when it first came out. It was really, really cheap and it was lightweight. So it's kind of down here. But now we're really kind of bringing this polyolefin up because it's got great lightweight characteristics, but it needs some improvement in terms of elasticity. We'll come back to it in a minute, but let's take a quick look at lightweight. Now we put the scale on the lightweight. So the polyolefins, again, really lightweight, but no energy. The new plastic in the green, again, has a little more energy to it. The Grillaments, the polypropylenes, and again, the PEs and the PUs are the heaviest. Now, when I talk about heavy, you could say, well, the lightweight, this is the story today. The difference between, let's talk about skiing boots. I don't want to talk about the guys who just want to go up. You're at a Lang presentation. We're a brand that builds boots that have to go down. You have to be a driver in your boots, not a passenger sitting on the other side with a crazy driver next to you, right? This is really, I think, an important thing to remember. When we talk about free ride boots that hike and ski, the reason you're hiking is why? To go skiing or to go hiking? To go skiing. But take every boots on the market, and you have some that are really lightweight, and everyone say, yeah, but you know, the XT Free, it's a little on the heavy side. Okay. We have a new XT3 coming in a year out, which will address that. But at some point, think about your XT3 and compare it to the lightest weight boot in this category. It's 200 grams heavier. You know what 200 grams is? It's 4 of these. 4 batteries is 200 grams. If I tell you that, hey, you're going skiing, I can give you some more power. Just put these 4 little batteries in your pocket. You say, shit, yeah, give me those batteries. Let's go, we're gonna have a great day of skiing. So keep this in mind, this weight thing, that there's a balance between weight and skiability. Make sense?
Well, but it's also, if